This conference will now be recorded.
Hi team, this is Venkat from Nandini Software Solutions. We're going to learn Snowflake with AWS and Azure. The new batch is going to start from today, 10th September. The class timings morning 8:45 a.m. to 9:45 a.m. If anyone interested to learn Snowflake with AWS and Azure, reach out this number 9538160185. Okay, Snowflake with AWS Azure. It is a cloud technology. It is a very good demand in the market, guys. Okay, so nowadays all on-premises databases to cloud, they're moving it. Migration is happening. That's why it is very good demand in the market. So all the MNCs like HCL, TCS, Wipro, multiple companies, Infosys, Cognizant, Deloitte, Accenture, all the companies having openings. Okay, so if you learn Snowflake with AWS, you can easily get the job. Okay, so now let me start it. What is Snowflake, guys? What is Snowflake? Okay, Snowflake is a cloud-based data platform. Okay, Snowflake is a cloud-based data platform, software as a services, SaaS. The data will be stored in columnar format. Okay, so under the micro partitions. That's why huge volumes of data we can easily manage it by using the Snowflake. That's why most of the people is preferring Snowflake, guys. Whatever we're using, for that only we're charging it. Okay, so now let me take some example, guys. Let me take some example. Let me explain it, guys. Assume that I have one file, guys. I have one file. Okay, let me take one file in my system. I have one file. Let me take the one sample file. Okay, it is having some data. So let me open the file. So how many records are there in this file, team? Can someone tell me? How many records are there in this file?
7.
7 records or 6 records?
60 cards.
6 records. See, first record is a header record. Student ID, student name, mass marks, physics marks, computers marks, gender. Okay, it means it is having 6 records. What is the delimiter, guys? What is the delimiter? What is the delimiter? Like one column to another column is separating. The separation, okay, separated by comma, right? Comma delimited CSV file here. Okay, so now what I want it. Okay, what I want it. I want to get this file. Okay, so I want to get this file. Okay, I want to load into Snowflake table, guys. Okay, Snowflake table. How to load it? What is this file? Assume that I am going to upload into AWS the data, whichever is the data is available. Okay, I'm going to upload into AWS. From AWS to Snowflake table, how to load the data? Okay, data loading, how to do it? I want to get the file from AWS. I want to load into Snowflake table. I'm going to create student table. In the student table, what are the data is there? That data I want to load it. From AWS to Snowflake, directly it is not possible to load it. That's why, so we can create a stage. We can create a temporary stage. We can hold the data. We can create a stage. Then from stage to my Snowflake table, I will use the copy into command. I can load it. By using the copy into command, I can load the data into Snowflake table. So my file is available in AWS. So I'm going to create a stage. Then I'm going to write a copy command. Then I'm going to load the Snowflake table. This is my requirement, guys. My requirement is very simple. My file is I'm available in AWS. Whatever the file is available, this is the file. Data have to load into Snowflake table. This requirement is clear, team. How to do this? I will explain it. Okay, so now let me open the AWS and Snowflake. My file I need to put in the AWS, then I have to load into Snowflake. Okay, let me log in Snowflake. Let me log in AWS. Okay, so let me go for AWS. I will explain guys how to configure AWS, how to configure Snowflake. Okay, so now I have logged in the Snowflake. Let me log in AWS also. Let me log in AWS. I'm logging AWS. Amazon. Okay, web service. Just I'm logging guys, passing some credentials. I'm logging it. So I'm logging it. So it will ask some code. Let me enter the code. So it will ask some code guys. Okay, so let me put my code, Google Authenticator. So let me enter the Google Authenticator. So 318, okay, whatever may be. So that code I'm entering guys. Okay, so I have set up one app, I have to install it, so that I will tell you in further classes. Now guys, now I have to put the file here. What are my local system is there. So this is my local system too. I need to upload into my AWS. How to upload it, please observe carefully team. Okay, so simply create a bucket. Create a bucket. So there is a one option, create a bucket. How to create a bucket? There is a create option is there. Let me create a bucket. Pass the bucket name. This is a globally unique, you guys. NSS demo. NSS demo. Okay. So let me put this September. Okay. So I'm putting this is the bucket name. I'm creating it. Let me create a bucket. Let me come to the down. Don't change anything. Create a bucket. Okay. My bucket got created. My bucket got created. Now I'm going to create a folder. Now I'm going to create a folder. Create a folder. So what is the folder name? Assume that I'm going to give source files. I'm creating the folder. So create a folder. I'm creating the folder. Now inside folder, no files are there. I'm uploading it. How to upload it? There is upload button is there. Let me click the upload button. There is a add files option is there. Let me add the files. So which is the file I want to upload it? That is the file I'm selecting it. So src student underscore one, right? Src student underscore one. This is the file I'm selecting it. I'm uploading it. This we will not do it in real time. So there is a separate team will be there. They will upload the files. There may be ETL team or ELT team. So is it clear team how to upload the file? I need to create a bucket. I'm creating
Yes,
the
yes.
folder. Then I'm uploading the file. This is the file. Where this file is there? Keep on mute guys. Let me copy. This is the path. I'm copying. See how to get this path. Copy the S3 URL. So I'm keeping it. This is the bucket name I have created. Bucket name URL where the file is available. That is the path available. What is the file name, guys? This is the file name. This is the file name. Okay. So now my file is ready. My source is ready. So now let me go for the Snowflake. Let me go for the Snowflake. So now I need to create a database, guys, first. Which database I want to create it, which is the table I want to load it, the data. Okay, so let me create a table structure. What is the table I want to create it? The table structure. So which database under I want to create the table? So let me discuss it. First, I want to create a database. Okay, so I want to create a database means the syntax is create or replace database name Nandini software solutions. I'm going to create database name is demo database. Okay, the syntax is creating the database is called create or replace database name. Which is the database name you want to create it, that is the database name you can pass here. Let me execute it here. Now my database NSS demo successfully created. Now I want to use this database. Okay, I want to use the database means the syntax is use database name. Which database I want to use it? This is the database name I want to use it. So this is the database name I'm using. Let me select this one and let me execute it. Okay, my database also created. I am using it. Under this database, I want to create a table. So how to create a table? So this is the table. How to create it? By using these columns, let me create a table like this. So how to create a table? The syntax is create or replace table name. What is the table name I wanted? Student details. Okay, this is the structure I wanted. Student id, my customer says that student id values will become integer. See, this is the numbers, right? So I can use the number data type. So that is called as a integer or number data type. I can use it. Okay, so student name, is it coming numbers, is it coming dates, or is it coming characters? What is coming to? So it's a characters,
Characters.
right? That is
String.
characters means string. I can use it string, or in Snowflake we can use as a varchar data type. Keep on mute team, varchar. So I'm passing some length. Okay, so now, so mass, physics, computer, these are all the three are the integer values, right? So that's why I'm going to put mass marks is coming integer. So that's why I'm putting the data type is integer. Physics also it is coming is integer. Let me put in integer data type. So this is the computer also it is coming numbers, that is called as integer. So let me put the gender is coming characters. Let me put varchar data type. String means you can use the varchar or string data type, anything I can use it. Okay, so now, so this is the way to create a table. What is the create of table? Create, replace, table name, so then column name, data types and length. Let me create a execute this statement. Now I have my table student details successfully created. Now I want to view the data in this table. I want to view the data, how many records, still we did it inserted, but I want to retrieve the data in this table means, so what is the statement means? I have to use select star from table name, select star from table name. When you use select star from table name, I can retrieve the data. There is no records, zero records. See, the rows are zero. Now how to load the data? This is the table, this is the file data I kept into the my AWS. This is the data I want to load into this table. For that, for that, for that, what I have to do? I need to create a, for that, what I have to do? I need to create a stage. I need to connect connection details, right? From AWS to Snowflake, Snowflake to AWS. I need to connect it. I need connections means, what are the connections? There are two ways are there. One is access key, another one storage integration. By using the storage integration, I can access it. So by using the access key also I can access it. Okay, so whichever the method. Now let me discuss about so how to load it by using the access key secret key. By using the access key secret key, I can load the data. I can connect it AWS. Okay, so now uh, between it's from AWS to Snowflake. From AWS to Snowflake, directly it is not possible to load the data. Directly it is not possible. As I told earlier, so what I have to create between, I have to create a stage. What I have to do? I need to create a stage. Directly it is not possible. That's why I need to create a, by using the access key secret key, then I can create a stage, then I can load the data. Stage means it will temporarily we can hold the data. Okay, so is it clear team? Any questions so far? Any doubts? How to create a file? How to
Clear,
how to
Venkat.
create okay, now let me create a stage. How to create a stage? Okay, so then let me start data loading. So now let me go for Snowflake. So now I'm creating the stage. How to create a stage? There is a simple create or replace stage name. What is the stage name you want it? That is the name I can pass it. So for example, so I'm getting the data from AWS. That's why I'm giving the stage name is called AWS. AWS is external, that's why I'm giving the external. Okay, so this is the college and student details, that's why I'm giving student. You can give any name. This is the college and my stage name. Okay, where these files are getting, so from where, that is the URL. So I need to get that URL. So where that URL, so this is the URL I have copied, right? Let me copy this one, directly put it here. This is the URL. Okay, so this is the way to create a stage. Syntax is create or replace stage name. I'm getting the files from AWS, I'm keeping into this stage. Okay, so now I kept the data in the stage. From stage to Snowflake I want to load means I have to use the copy into command. By using the copy into command I can load the data. How to load the data means by using the copy into command. So let me write the syntax. Copy into which table I want to load the data. Which table I want to load the data? This is the student details I want to load the data. From where I want to get the data, have to get this stage. This is the stage name. This is the stage name. Okay, let me put the data symbol. This is why I'm keeping at the data. This is the external stage. That's why I'm putting the data symbol. AWS is external stage. That's why I need to put the data symbol. Now I need to pass credentials. What are the connections details? Okay, so that is the credentials I have to pass it. Okay, how to pass credentials? I will let me explain it. So the syntax is credentials. Let me write it the credential. So I need to pass credentials. How to get the credentials? Please observe carefully, team. So now let me go for AWS. Let me go for AWS. Let me go here. There is a security credentials. Security credentials. Let me click the security credentials. So let me security credentials. Let me come to the down. So let me deactivate this one. Let me delete this one. Existing one I am not using. Let me use freshly. Okay. So let me deactivate it. So I'm deactivating this one. Okay, this let me deactivate this one. So you don't need to do this one, guys. Why I'm using, because I have already existingly created, that's why I'm deleting this one now. So now there is a, I'm creating this freshly new access, create a access key. There is a one option. So once you logged in AWS, security credentials, when you click security credentials, there is a create access key is there. Let me create access key. When you click the create access key, there is a one checkbox we have to select. Okay, let me create access key. You don't need to do anything. So this is called as a access key, guys. This is called as a secret key. Let me download this file also. Okay, so this is called as a access key. Let me copy access key. I'm keeping here. Okay, so it is required access key. So that is called as a AWS key ID. AWS key ID. AWS key ID. Okay, you put in the single quotes. I have to put in the single quotes, guys. Okay, now one more key is there, right? Secret key. Let me copy secret key. Let me put in the here AWS secret key. AWS secret key. Okay, what is the secret key? I have pasted it here. Okay, so now, so I have to use access key, secret key, connection details. I'm passing it. Copy into table name from stage. So this is the connection details. Now format, file format I have to define. What is the file format? Okay, so what is the file type, team? Is it this file is the CSV, or whether it is maybe called, what is the file type, team? So when you open this file,
CSV.
so CSV, right? So let me
Yes.
check in my file. CSV, I'm sure that the CSV, right? That's why I need to pass the file type is CSV. Okay, then, so what is the field delimiter, guys? When you open the file,
Comma.
so the delimiter is comma. So delimiter is comma. File field delimiter is comma. File eld field underscore delimiter. So what is the delimiter? That I have to enter it. So is there any header in this file, team? Header is there.
Yes.
So here my
Yes.
file having header. My file having header. So my table also header, so that's why I need to skip header. So let me use skip header equal to first row. I want to skip it. My data starts from the second row. The data I want to load from second row, that's why I need to put first record. I want to skip it, that's why I need to put skip header equal to 1. This is the way to, so before executing, my table data is empty. Let me execute it. My table is empty, my table is empty, my file having, so how many records are there? 6 records are there. This 6 records should be loaded when you use this copy command, copy into table name. So let me execute this one. So I have executed that, 6 records are loaded. So when you view the data, so my data got loaded. So now let me check the data. So the student details having should be 6 records. See what are the file having the data I'm loading here. Okay, it's very simple requirement, guys. Data loading part is very easy. Okay, so Snowflake also very easy, guys, easy to learn. And okay, now let me what is my requirement, what I have did now. So my file having AWS, imagine AWS S3. Okay, so S3, from S3 I need to get this file, I need to get this file, I need to load into Snowflake. Means what I have done. So I have created the database, I'm using the database, I'm creating the table structure. Okay, so what are the column names are there, what are the data types I'm creating. So as per the customer requirement we have to create it. So now directly from AWS to Snowflake is not possible, that's why I'm creating the stage. Okay, so now I want to load from stage to Snowflake. I have to use the copy into command, copy into target table name, which table I want to load the data from staging. Then I want to connect, right, I need to connect AWS, right, that's why I need to pass credentials, connection details. Then file format, what is the file format, is it CSV, is it JSON, or is it XML, what is the file type that I'm defining, the field delimiter. So header I'm skipping it. Then I have loaded the data. When I execute it, my data got loaded. This is the way to load the data from file to table, guys. Okay, so see, guys, so from Nandini Software Solutions we're providing real-time training. Okay, the highlights of this training institute, the highlights of this training institute will provide you interactive online classes. Okay, earlier we was there in offline also, now we're connecting online. Recording videos, after class is done I will provide you recording videos, will explain real-time scenarios, materials, guys. This is a very useful. So we have prepared the materials, the documents, class documents with the clear steps, with having clear, these documents also will share with you. Okay, so these documents are with having clear steps. It's very useful, these documents. Project explanation, we can do project explanation, will help you to resume preparation, will conduct mock interviews if required for you, doubts and clarifications, interview questions and answers I will explain, guys. This is the most very important to get the job. I will explain around 50 interview questions. If you learn this 50 interview questions, 100% you will get job. Okay, so this is the my institute website, www.nandinisoftware.com. This is my YouTube channel. Okay, if you want to learn Snowflake, feel free to reach out this number, guys. Okay, so new batch is going to start from today. Today and tomorrow is the free demo classes. Regular classes starts from Friday. Okay, let me stop recording. Let me take your questions and doubts. Any questions, team? Any doubts?